Hi guys, my name is Bala Francis, CEO and founder, Caris Trading Institute. Today I want to show you one of the best ways to draw your support and resistance. Over time, I've learned that many traders draw their support and resistance the wrong way, which is one of the reasons why they keep having drawdowns and keep blowing their accounts. So quickly, if you stay till the end of this video, I will show you one way to improve your consistency and profitability in trading just using support and resistance. So guys, let's go to the charts as I show you how to draw your support and resistance. All right, if you take a look at this chart, you can see clearly that this is a chart of GBP USD, and the time frame I'm going to draw my support and resistance is the 4-hour time frame. And again, let me say this quickly: the higher the time frame, the higher the chances of your support or resistance being respected. Okay, so what is support? When we say support, we are looking for areas of relative lows or equal lows, areas where price has traded to previously and has showed rejection at those areas, at those lows. So we call that area support. And then resistance is an area of relative highs, an area where price has previously traded to and has been rejected, has shown resistance. Price has rejected those areas. We consider those areas as what? Possible resistance. And so you draw your support and resistance using the trend line. All you need to do is to connect relative lows or equal lows as your support, and again relative highs as your resistance. So if you take a look at this chart, you will notice that price has been consolidating at this period, at this region, showing us that price is finding support at these lows. Price traded up, came down, and found support at these lows. So what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is to ensure that there are at least two relative lows to have an existing or a valid support. You must have at least two valid or equal lows, relative lows or equal lows. So if you take a look at this, we have one here, we have another, we have the third one here. So all I need to do is to connect this to this, draw my trend line or horizontal line, and what I have here is my support. You can see how beautiful that is looking. You can increase the thickness of your trend line just so you can see it better. Double click on the trend line, click on pixel, and then you can increase your pixel to 2 or 3 depending on what you want. So you can see how price respected this low here, traded up, came back and respected the low, the support. Okay, so that is a typical example of a support. Now let's look for resistance. I can see a relative high here, another high here, another high here. So I said the requirement to have a valid high, a valid resistance or a valid support is that there must be at least two relative highs or two relative lows to have a valid support and a valid resistance. So when you put your trend line here, you have one here, you have one high here. Okay, when you connect the highs together and then draw your trend line, look at how price came to the support and respected that, that resistance area, and price traded away for some time before we now see price came and broke that resistance line. How do you know that price or a support has been broken or a resistance has been broken? When you see the body of the candle closes above the resistance line significantly, not just closing above. We want to see a clear break of structure above that line. We want to see price, the body of the candle, closes above your trend line significantly. Okay, if you take a look at this, the body of the candle closed, but not significantly. Okay, not significantly. It's just not even up to 5% of the candle body closed above that high. So that is not a break of structure or a break of resistance. Okay, that's not a break of resistance. Let's move forward and still look for areas where we can see possible support and possible resistance. Okay, moving forward is an area of consolidation. Price has been consolidating all through here. Okay, price has been consolidating all through this line. You see your first high, the second high is connected here. This is your third high. Look at how, even though price was in a range, this was a range, this was a consolidation, we still see an opportunity to trade and make profits using support and resistance. This is an area of clear support and resistance. Okay, when you want to trade this type of range, we call it range trading. Look at how price respected the resistance here, came here, created a support, went, it couldn't break above that resistance line, came back, found support at that previous support created. Okay, price went up, found resistance here. Okay, broke the resistance line, but not significantly. Price came, found support at the support line here. So price has been in this range until we now see price came and break the support line here significantly. It broke the line and traded away, and then came back and retested that support, and then before we now saw that move. Okay guys, if you want to learn more about trading, I want you to go through my YouTube videos. There are a lot of videos that you are going to learn a lot from. Just subscribe to this button so you can see my videos and then learn more from Carey's Trading Institute. Thank you. Stay safe.